But I gotta tell you a funny story. First, an update about my robot. Um, no, I haven't had a test one. Otherwise, somebody hold up the phone and, it's coming test one to see if I like it or I can do it. Then the process is getting it, the Jericho robot. So I'm so excited about that. So I go tell you a funny story about um 1982. I think 1982. I was 12 years old, and no, I think it was 1984. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, 1984. Okay, I think it was because of that. And my my sister, okay, um, Nebraska, Nebraska area. I'm not going to say the area of my state, all that. So my area, Nebraska area, all that. Okay, I can't say it. Omaha. Okay, Omaha, Nebraska. But that, okay, before Justin Timberlake or any of the movie stars, I don't know now. Sorry, kids, I don't know now. But this was before all that. When Michael Jackson used to be popular because he sang and danced. Madonna sang like a virgin, which I don't think she was a virgin until she was 9 years old. So I don't know what she said in that song. Sorry, but Madonna, it was a joke, probably the truth. So, so I think it was okay, but anyway, 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 I was thinking 1984 because my sister had one poster of I can't sing its name. Karate Kid, 1984 Karate. Rats on, rats off. Not the Will Smith remake one. The original one. Okay. And Ralph, all that. And I have a lot of posters of Michael Jackson. I think it was 1983 or 4 or something like that. Because I was having my leg surgery and it hurt bad, all that. So I couldn't get up, 1984. I will explain later on that. I had a hip surgery and big old white cast. And funny story about that. And they took my cast out, and I was so much in pain. All that, my leg got stiff and everything. So I was laying, it was bad. But anyway, it was during that time. Okay, and we share a room. My sister, my one sister, older sister say, how about you sharing a one with me a few years ago before that? And it was the coolest thing I ever go. Yeah, yeah. Are you sure? Are you sure? Yeah, I'm sure. Are you sure? Okay, because I have five brothers and and five brothers and three sisters, and plus me. I sleep on the floor um uh, until my sister, my one sister, when they say come and sleep with me, share one because she share one with my other sister Patty. But Patty went to the service, all that, army, and all that. So I go, oh, cool, and I was 12 or whatever, and I go, cool, cool, and all that. So we share one. Then we move into this one house that I like, and it was small, but I loved that house because that time it was next to the mall and it was close by a mall, and it was close by my grandma, my aunt, my uncle house. So I just love it all that. So we moved there because the landlord um um was getting too old, and he asked my mom if he wanted to buy. We wanted to buy the house, but we didn't have any money, to buy it, you know. So we had to move. That the only time we had to move because we was paying rent on time. It was small and we could afford it, and we all that. We lived there for a while. Other places we had to kick out because mom couldn't afford it, or it was a mess. So all that. You know so so we um so I got good memories of that little house. Little house on the little house in the blowing in the night, I don't know what he goes, okay. so all that so on so 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 I think it was after my surgery, after I got better with the physical. So my sister only had one poster of that Karate Kid um, above her bed. Now I had posters of pictures, posters of Michael Jackson everywhere. And that I tell you more about that later. Why I love Michael Jackson and all that. So I was obsessed with them. So it was 1984. Scott Bill um, um, was a child actor, and now and he's still alive. And the reason why I'm telling you this story is because cheer everybody up. And I hear a few years ago he was he was trash, um, trash, trash, sling, um, talking, a a co-star was talking bad about him, um, that I don't believe. I don't believe, you know, and you tell and all that. So I I don't believe it because I met him in person. I met him in face to face. This is the story. He is very, very nice. He is not perfectly not perfect, but he's not, you know, he, he not, we are not perfect. Only Jesus is. But, we are not perfect. He not perfect. We are not perfect, but he is definitely not what this coastal saying in Charles in charge, that he is second a TV show, which I like. You know, it was a good show. um, so, that, so, so, I bet he has some issue. We have an issue, but he is not like that. So, all that and all that. So he, he, I am telling you the truth. He is nothing like that. The co-star say. So in Hollywood, yeah, yeah, you gotta be careful of that. But he is not what this co-star say. So I'm defending him because I met him and he was super nice. Let me tell you about that story. So, Scott, I am going to send this on Facebook to your Facebook and all that. You can't see my face. All that. So I end with you. That. So anyway, so anyway, anyway, when my sister, there was a car show that that called you demonstrate cars show. You fix up the car and you show it off, or there is a Batmobile car or famous car show like a Batmobile, the old Batmobile, the Godfather, um, the the monsters, the it was a car show that show off famous people cars or TV movies or that. Plus, there movie stars could, when you see the cars, you get to meet with the movie stars and they sign the autograph. So in Omaha, Nebraska, telling you the truth, non people go to Omaha, Nebraska if you're famous. The only time movie stars came is because they were not famous But this car show, they paid them a lot to come Omaha, give an autograph, all that. So all that. So they don't come to Omaha. No. I would Lady Gaga come to Omaha, and she was famous, guys, and she dated a, a guy in Omaha. I heard she's pretty good, and she says she loves Omaha. Thank you. Thank you. I love Omaha too. So thank you for that, Lady Gaga. So, here's my story. So, it was 1984. My sister and a year older than me, go, guess who coming to the car show? Guess. Then I say Michael Jackson because he was so excited. She go, you know Michael Jackson don't come to Omaha, Nebraska. No favorite big stars coming to Omaha, you know, and all that. But this one is go hoo, go Chachi. I go Scott Bill. I'm like, oh my God, because all that. She was she was obsessed with Scott Bill and the Karate Kid. I love Happy Days. I go, oh good. Oh good, I go ask him about Fonzie on that because I like Hannah Winkler. You know, all that. One Howard is so cool, all that. So I gotta tell you a story about One Howard. So I I know One Howard too. Well, I didn't meet him in person, but I got proof, you know, all that. So I show you One Howard give me an autograph picture. So I got proof of that. So, you know, proof, P-O-O-F, proof. Now, YouTube, I say P, P-R, P-R-O-O-F because I didn't say that other word, you know. So don't censor me because of that. So anyway, anyway, anyway. So she and I got excited. It's like, yeah, we gonna meet Scott Bill and I gonna marry him all that. I go, yeah, if you get married to Scott Bill, I gonna be your bridesmaid and fight and Hannah Winkler, the Fonz will be the wedding, and I can ask him about Fonzie and Richie and all that because I want to meet them and be on Happy Day show, you know, you know, back then. So, 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 that day we went to the car show. Mom get at the car show. Drop us off. Now, I in the wheelchair. My sister, I was 14, she was 15. Okay, let's go with that way. So we see car show. So we hurry. I go, Renee, we better hurry up because Scott Bear, he more popular, all that. So we better get there early. She said, yeah, you're right. So we got the every auditorium that says we thought we got there early. No, there was a bunch of teenagers, girls. Um, um, it back then they didn't have that much ramp for handicapped people. It was 1984 because George Bush Sr. didn't flip the bill for the disabled people. Yeah, it was 1984 before that. So, so we all the it's like it's like when we got to that session, it's like a bunch of teenage girls everywhere on this one room, on this one, before they open it, before the security, we went, we couldn't get through, all these teenage, teenager, um, all these, it was a lot of girls, like 2,000 in this little room. And we say, and the a lot of kids, teenage kids, girls say, open the door because it was cramped up. Now I was the only one in a wheelchair because I was born with cerebral palsy disease. I was the only one. Okay, and my friend, it was 1982. I don't know nothing. My friend, who have a disease, now she like Scott Bell a lot more. I like him, but I didn't like him more than my friend that was having a disease and handicap in my school. And she said, I want to go, but my mom said no. I had to do something. I told her I go in, and if I can get an autograph, I give it to you, okay? Because all that. I'm going. Yeah, I go. Don't worry if all that. So all that. So 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 my sister and thousands of teenage girls like us cramp up in the one room because they didn't open it yet. Okay, it was cramp up. I was in a wheelchair and I look down and all I can see down the stairs. I was up above the stairs. All I can see looking down, all the way down, the stairs was covered with teenager girls. It was ridiculous. It was hot, it was crowded, and I like Renee. And she met a friend of hers in school, And I go, Renee, and go, what? And the girl go, well, you okay? Yeah, I'm okay. But look out up here and all the way down. And they're like, oh my God. Because the stairs was covered with good teenage girls like us. And I go, Renee, we got, we are gonna be squashed. I'm scared, scream, And she go, don't be scared, we not going. But Renee, it's gonna be like, I heard that in the concert, it gonna be squash when they are scared, because they go Scoville, and the security like back off, all that. So when when the another security go say we better let them in because there was gonna be another there was another people pushing me, I almost fell on top of the stairs with a bunch of girls on the stairs, all that. So so the other security say, let the girls come in, there, and they're gonna be danger because it was packed. So they opened the doors. It was like girls, like, all that. Security, there was another guy like, hold on, because once the little door opened, they like, all that. And it was a lot. Cause like, you know, getting through all that. So I go, and I am a girl, a few girls got excited up above me, and a few girls almost knocked me down with the wheelchair, the stairs. So my sister and her friend and some other girl hold my wheelchair. If they wasn't there, my the other girls would push me forcefully, and I would go down the stairs, like a concert, or that, it smash, you know. And my sister and the two girls say, hey, no, there's a handicap. You're almost not going off the stairs with the wheelchair. Go, oh, I'm sorry, I didn't say. That's why we telling you chill out, all that. So after we wait, all the goods went in that door, So um, my sister and her friend and another girl helped us carry my wheelchair with me down the stairs and all that. So we got in the room. All I can see was teenage girls' butts, all that. And I go, oh God. And I go, oh God. And when they go, what? And I go, all I see is, I go, I don't want to see, I don't want to see girls' butts in my face, I rather see boys, but teenage 1984 boys, but my age boys. I don't want to see big girls, but you know, you know, and the girls look at me like, "How you call me big butt?" And I like, you got big butt than my sister. You know, you know, and and then go, and my sister go, "Oh God," and my sister go, "Honey, if we gonna get kicked out because you big mouth, don't, don't." I would say I don't know you. I going to see my future husband, then, and you gonna be kicked out. I gonna say I don't know you. Don't. I want. I go. Yeah. I go, and I have a mouth, and that was before um, I see big butts everywhere in my face, in the winter. And this girl turned around and goes, "Who are you talking to, big butt?" I go, I must be talking to you. You turn around quick, And girls laughing and go, and all that. So, and she go, wait, what are you going to? And I go, the girl say, "You better be careful because," I go, "Oh what? Oh, you gonna fart on me? Yeah. Are you gonna sit on my lap? You gonna break my legs?" All that. Or you gonna fart, all that. So, and and she was fighting with me and go, "Ooh, what you going to do? Put me in a wheelchair? Ooh, I scared. I already in a wheelchair. You big booty." So I didn't say big booty. I go fat, fat, you know, you know, fat booty. I didn't say booty. I was young, and my sister go, "Honey," and go, "That your sister? Tell tell your sister, tell." She called me the R word, all that. And I go, "Excuse me, you call me you know, and and I was fighting with her because he called me in the R word, you know, you know. So the security heard us, and security go, "Hey," and my sister and that lady and the girls and shut up. And my sister go, I'm telling you, I don't know you. Okay, I telling you. And 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 go, "Hey, you in the wheelchair." Well, I am the only one in the wheelchair. My sister and everybody, it was like Moses parting the sea. Everybody just, you know, you know, even my sister, and everybody split, and away from me, like, you know. And I like, oh my God, I go get kicked out, oh my God. you know, yeah. And that was the, that was, that was, now that was the only time that I could see the stage um, where Scott Bill give autograph. Oh, back it up. The before that, I forgot this. I remember this. And there's every, you know, it, before cell phones, all that people have cameras, flash. Um, the 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 security of the manager, be they like before Mr. Scott Bill come out, there will be no camera flash in his eyes. There will be no inappropriate nudity, all that. No chest showing, no butt, all that. And I say this real loud, and I go, that's good because he need like more goods to fill all this big fat butts. You're gonna be having a lot more goods because over on Nebraska, we got big booty. He gonna have a lot more goods. So that would save time on that. And 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 that's how that lady, the girl fight with me, all that. So the security heard me and go, yeah, you, because there was a security behind, behind the door, and go, you, and you in a wheelchair. And I was the only one in a wheelchair. And everybody parted like a sea or that. And that's the only time I could see the line, the rope line, and the stage and all that, the table. And I like, oh, great, great, great. And my sister, got walk away from me real quick too. Go, and I'm like, okay. And I go, okay, I go get kicked out because my big mouth, that fight, all that. So I go, you, and I go, and they come up towards me, go, you in a wheelchair. I go, yeah, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Go, I'm sorry, don't kick me out, please. Don't kick me out, And I did it, and like, I liked Scarfield, but I wasn't Gaga. I go, but I didn't want to be the only handicapped person get kicked out, all that. Go, please, please. And I like, been, um, my hair was down, and I go, please don't push me out, kick me, I'm sorry, all that. So I'm sorry. Go, who is with her? And and nobody is saying nothing. My sister goes like, walk over to me and go, okay, it's me. I'm her sister. You're her sister? Yes, I'm her sister. And if you want to kick her out, you kick me out too. And she go, you gon' get it. You gon' get it. you know. And I look down and I know, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. You're not gonna I'm sorry. I'm sorry when you gon' get it. You gon' get it, Helen. You gon' get it. And I go, I'm sorry. And the guy said, you got anybody else? And we go, "Uh, no. You know, I was going to say a friend, me, Renee, her friend, and she go, when they go, shh, don't point at her, she the only one can see Scott Bell, is, you know, go, okay. Go, the guy goes, um, tell Scott Bell agent what's going on. And we go, when they go like this, great, Holland, great. I'm sorry, I'm sorry, I'm sorry. And the the security or somebody say, tell the agent with Scott Bell we got a special girl in a wheelchair. She, well, back up. Before I say this, they like tell us the rules, no showing boob, all that. You got 2 minutes or something to talk to Scott, Mr. Bill and all that, and because it was a lot of people, you got 2 minutes, 2 seconds, and this guy, security guy, goes, tell Mr. Scott, ask them, tell me in the agency, tell them we got special lady in a wheel, and we got special girl in a wheelchair, and all that, and her sister, and honey, and honey, you will be the first one with your sister, and you can take your time. You can take all the time you want, and all that, and all that, and I like, my sister oh, my sister, and I look up and say, what? What? And this guy say, okay, wide awake. I go, excuse me, do you just say, yeah, you can take all your time you want, and do you have something inside? And I go, no, and I go, I thought you go kick me out, And he said, no, I heard you or that. So that's very funny, but that, I'm not going to kick you out, And I'm sorry we didn't see you or that. So otherwise we would have grabbed you before the, all that, and we could have taken you a different way because we didn't know you was crowded in that place. You know, you should have let, all that. Sorry, and my aunt go, oh, I say, oh, that's okay, and and um and and go, and all the girls go, oh, I know her, I know her. See my cousin and all that, and every girl say that. Even the bad girls say fighting with me. I know her, and I like, and like, no, all that. So, they like some of it, and I go, no, excuse me, sir. My sister has a friend right here. Can she go up with us? And that girl help us with the wheelchair and push. We almost got an accident, so she can help. And go. Oh yeah, yeah. You got pushed. Yeah. Oh, sorry. And that's why we shouldn't have known about, or you. Go, that's okay. So, go, anybody else? No. Yay. Go, okay. Oh, come on, come on. Oh, we should have been a wheelchair. Fake it. And I like looking at them, and I like, whatever, and all that. So, I like, don't ever say that. And I go, don't ever. And I told the girls and go, what did you just say? Don't ever say that to, because you don't want to be in a wheelchair. Trust me. Don't ever say that again. Don't do that. It's all that. So that security guy, like, you pretty cool. So I like, yeah, like the fonts, all that. So our four of us, he got us and all that. So you be safe in here, and we can hear Scott Bell coming out, and the announcer say, Scott Bell charging, all that. So everybody screaming and all that. So we saw the agent come in, and they put us in a room, when the girl, after talking to him, they got us first, in that room, and the agent or the manager came in, go, that's what, go, hi, you know, I hear about you. I'm sorry. You wait in the crowd and one, and you almost got pushed and all that, and and go, yeah, go. Oh, we sorry. We shouldn't, all that. How come you didn't, help? We didn't know. All I hear was big fight or this big male fighting with the girl, all that, and she called me funny about, she said something funny, all that. So, and we just saw her go, yeah, go, all that. Now I'm like, yeah, but that's okay. And my my, and I go, my sister, the manager go, uh, yeah, yeah, you should, all that. So he said, let me talk to Scott Bill and, and, and all that. Hold on. And we look at the door, and go, whisper and go, oh, okay. He he thinks that he I I can't remember this. He said, oh yeah, Hannah Winkler told me you should be nice to Henry, say something, this, all that. So he's like, no problem. She can take all the time she wants, all that and all that. So go, okay, go. So my sister pushed me in the wheelchair. Go, come on, and and the security said, you guys need to back up and be quiet, be quiet a little bit, all that. So they scream and all that. So he, there's Scott Bill. This is my sister pushed me in the which is she is crying, she is going she goes Scott Bill, oh my god, she pushing me outside it, teenager. She couldn't talk at all. She was so excited. She couldn't fully push my wheelchair. And and she's shaking. Oh, I didn't know she was shaking because let me finish right. So we she was pushing me. I don't know how she pushed me because my wheelchair, because she was that. I never saw her that hysterical, like a fanatic or that. Like if I just see Jesus or Michael Jackson, I would be the same thing. But I do it different. Listen, and I'm not done with this. So I thought Scott Bill was gonna be stuck up. So because I met some movie stars, TV stars that stuck up. So I like whatever. So when I hear him talking to the agent about handling, and I like, oh, and I like, yeah, Henry probably say do it, all that. So, just to be nice, give him advice, you know, I just, otherwise, Henry, Henry Winkler would tell him off privately, you know. But scalp it, and I like whatever, He just do it because Hannah Winkler told him be nice, you know. He probably, So I like whatever. So guess what? He he look at me he like he like the manager was like, no, you said that. No, she is in a wheelchair. She can't get up. I'm going, I don't care what you say, you know, fine. The manager wasn't mean because he was rude, and the bodyguard wasn't mean because he was really bad the other teenage girls, all that. So he go, I don't care. I come, all that. We go, we can live for no, you know. So I like I like he is pretty cool, and I like cool, and I start liking him, I like cool, you know, all that. So he he got up from the table, he walk over walk over to me, um, and he sat down on the edge of the the stage, on the edge of the stage, and he said, "Hi," you know, and and "Hi, Dale, I'm Scott," and I'm like, "Dog," and I'm like, "Dog." I, I, I come all the stars say, "Hi, I, I am Michael Jackson," or "I am Lady Gaga," or something like we don't know. He like, "Hi," and and he touched my arm. He go, "Hi, how are you?" Now, now I am shocked. I am starstruck. I like him a lot because I look at the people on the inside. The outside doesn't matter because you can be beautiful at the outside but ugly in the inside. You know what I mean? And I thought he was ugly, he was cute in the outside. He is cute in the outside, but I thought in the inside he could be stuck up and ugly, all that. So I like when he did it, I like, oh my god, and I go, and I go, and I didn't talk. I tried to talk, and I go, um, the sound. Now, no offense, this is my experience. When if it don't, people think I'm in another, extra special. I put it that way. No, I can talk a very scratch that. Mentally challenged people are very intelligent too. I have a mentally challenged nephew, so I couldn't talk. He thought I was mentally challenged because all I can say, oh, oh, all that. So my brain is like, okay, you can't talk now. Look up to your sister. Look up, And I looked up in my sister, and she was shaking so bad, my wheelchair before I thought it was a tornado because she was shaking that bed, my wheelchair shake, and the tears drop in my, all that. So I look at my sister and say, my sister can talk to me, for me, and he thought I was still special, like my nephew. So I look up my sister, please say something. And and he said to my sister, can she talk? And I look up at my sister, and my sister goes, yes, and she was quiet and said, yes, and all that. And I go, oh God, into myself, oh God, and here we go, and all that. And he go, he look at my sister because my sister crying and said, yes, she couldn't talk, she was crying too, all that, and all that. So I go, oh great, so all that, so I go, oh great. And he go, oh, okay. So he write a little paper, yellow papers, his name on that. So and all that. So there's two people after me, and he did something. Now, he he was so nice. So after my two friends and all that, my and we went, and my sister and the two friends go, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God. And then I go, and my sister go, see, he touched you off, he touched you off. And I go, yeah, but he think I'm mentally challenged. So he go, go, it doesn't matter, you touch your arm. And I go, yeah, you touch my arm. So all that. So it was funny, all that. So when I got back from school on Monday, I told my friend that didn't come my experience, and she go, yeah, and she before she was upset, crying, and I told her at recreation recess time, lunchtime, recess, um, and she, because she was crying and all that, and I told her that funny story, and she started laughing, and she go, Helen, you were, you're the funniest friend I ever had, and all that. And I like, yeah. And I didn't like Scorpion. No, I like him more than you. All that. So all that. So I like it. And go, no, all that. So my friend go like this. I bet you're not gonna give me the autograph. It's okay, don't give me that. No, no, I promise you the autograph. No, if for you, no, I go, I promise I will get an autograph. No, you like Scorpion more than me. I like him now more, all that. But I promise you the address, autograph. Here's the autograph. I like him. He got a beautiful soul in the inside than the outside. But he got second handwriting. His handwriting, his autograph sucked. I don't know what it is now, but I go, he he writes like us, and she start crying, and I go, why are you crying now? Go, you the best friend I ever had, honey. You are wonderful. And I go, forget about it. And I go, I don't want you. You don't cry. And I go, you don't cry. All that. Uh, you know, I, the goes, thank you, thank you. And I go, no, what I was going to do? I was going to ask Scott Bell for Fonzie. Then I was going to ask him for an autograph with my friend name, Baio name on it, and take a picture. But I was so starstruck, not because I like him. I like him before, little bit, but he showed he when he did that, it shows he is really, really nice in the inside and out. And that's why I don't believe him. What happened to my friend? She died of the disease. She said, thank you, thank you. You should have been a comedian. That's why I became a comedian when I was 17 years old. Yeah. She died of little disease, all that. But she go, thank you. She was crying really bad because she really wanted to go and she couldn't go because I guess she was sick at the time. And her mother go, no, you're not going. You're going to get sicker. So I go, I promise you I will get the autograph. But she go, thank you, thank you. And I go, don't cry, don't get upset anymore. Okay, all that. Think of something positive, all that. And all that. That's why I guess I became a comedian and all that. I might start it up again. So that's why I like doing movies and funny stories and all that. So, Scott Bill, you are good. You are wonderful. You are amazing, beautiful in the inside and out. So, that's my story. God bless you. Oh yeah, Scott Bill. Um, don't 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 pay attention what people say. Don't pay attention what people say to you. Let them say it. If you want to fight, fight it and dispel it like you did, then do it. But don't let people get you down. Okay? because you know who you are, you know. You're not perfect, we're not perfect. But don't let people get you down. Defend it and just let it go. You got a super heart. You know, you got a wonderful soul or that. So that they just want to get famous again, back in the news or that. Just keep on doing what you're doing, okay? Okay. If you got any faith or that, religion or anything spiritual or not, you know. So, thank you. Bye bye. Don't stop it. Don't let the creeps pull you down, okay? Okay. It's just the fate of show business nowadays, you know. You know, every, you know. Bye bye.